Thanks for joining us here on Arc Salt Lake. I'm Brian Schnee. It is Wednesday, November 27th, Thanksgiving Eve. Are you ready for some turkey? Tonight, taking a look at Thanksgiving travel across the United States. Also, a new broadcast from the Utah Hockey Club. We'll get into that shortly. Today is the busiest travel day before Thanksgiving, and Americans all across the country are hitting the road. They're traveling by rail and, of course, in the sky. Airlines expect their busiest travel day with 2.9 million flyers. Drivers are seeing some relief at the pump, finding gas prices about 19 cents lower than last year.
Gas Buddy's tracking now 30 states with average gas prices below the $3 a gallon mark. That number could rise to 40 by the time Christmas rolls around.
AAA expects nearly 72 million will hit the road. That's a record-setting number of drivers. Travelers are also keeping an eye on the weather, hoping a storm moving across the country doesn't slow them down on either end of their journey. Well, if you're heading to the airport tonight, here's a look at the old misery map from our friends at FlightAware. Flights out of Salt Lake International Airport mostly running on time, an average delay of about 11 minutes. Perhaps some trickle-down effect there from some other impacted areas. Across the country, almost 500 delayed flights this afternoon. Weather impacting flights in Denver, which has seen the most delays throughout the course of the afternoon and early evening. Salt Lake International expecting its busiest day on Sunday, with more than 35,000 passengers are expected to pass through the airport. Here's a live look I-15 in, I believe this is Utah County. Am I right? Payson area? Yeah. All right. So in Utah County, this was gridlocked earlier. Looks like things have cleared. They did say 3 to 7, and it's 7:01, maybe 7:02. Look at that. How they knew about that timing. Drivers are preparing for travel delays, potentially, for Thanksgiving travel on the roads. And you can expect those heaviest delays southbound I-15 Salt Lake area, the Nephi area too, where I think that area goes from 3 lanes down to 2. Drivers can also expect some heavy traffic northbound I-15 in Davis County. Most road projects, thankfully, around the state are on pause for the holiday week, but traffic configurations in those major construction zones that are in place will remain in place for the holiday. And if you're staying in town, a reminder, UTA will not operate tomorrow for the Thanksgiving holiday, but train and bus service will be back for Black Friday. On Friday, buses and Front Runner will operate. On Saturday, a track's schedule will resume there with its regular weekday programming. Ski buses will also begin running up to the resorts in both Big and Little Cottonwood Canyons on Friday. Go get it. Are we feeding or failing Utah's hungry? As more people are asking for help than ever before, Jake Taylor looks into what the state is doing about it.
The chaotic, packed scene at the rescue mission a day before Thanksgiving showcases how there's no shortage of hunger in Utah.
Those numbers asking for help are higher now than they were during COVID.
The Utah Food Bank confirming the problem is only growing, as they say the majority of people they help are people with jobs who just can't keep up with the cost of everything going up.
When they're finished with their, bill paying, there's nothing left for food.
According to Feeding America, in 2021, 93,000 kids in Utah were food insecure. The most recent numbers now show 143,000 hungry kids, an increase of 53%.
That number's unacceptable.
Those seeing the problem firsthand say the state and its leaders can and should do more.
These people shouldn't be struggling like this in this day and age in our state, but they are. And it is going to get worse.
We have noticed a greater need out there.
Lieutenant Governor Henderson was among those volunteering at the rescue mission today. I asked her where the state has failed. She pointed to taxes.
We did try to eliminate sales tax on food recently. That obviously it didn't happen.
But she points to success in other areas, funding for food pantries, for example, and a coming focus on hunger in schools.
Is it a solvable problem?
I think it is solvable. There's always going to be people who may slip through the cracks. As long as we're identifying those cracks and sealing them up when we find them, that's the best that we can do, and we can do more.
All right, a big effort today to make sure Utah families have enough food to celebrate Thanksgiving, thanks to Crossroads Urban Center, the Utah Food Bank, and Harmon's all teaming up to provide turkeys and all the fixins outside of Smith's Ballpark today. Love me some Harmon's. The giveaway is on a first-come, first-served basis. It was, and organizers expect everything really to be gone by the end of the day. This turkey giveaway has been an annual tradition since 1966. Humane Society says Thanksgiving dinner can pose safety hazards for pets. Don't eat the turkey bone. That's why they recommend keeping your pets in a comfortable environment away from the table. Veterinarians say it's best to avoid giving your dogs any leftovers because some popular Thanksgiving food can be toxic for pets.
Most pets are not used to eating table food, so anything that's high in fat, anything that contains bones, and then there's some specific toxicities, garlic, onion, grapes, chocolate that tend to be around the table at the holiday season.
Yeah, I don't want to tell you my grape story with barley here. That almost ended poorly. Vets also say open flames and holiday lights can also be dangerous for animals. Are you struggling to find a recipe for the Thanksgiving holiday or want new ideas on how to use all those Turkey Day leftovers? Artificial intelligence could help. Reporter Michael Yoshida joins us with more on how AI is being used more in the kitchen this holiday season.
Using generative artificial intelligence to change the way people plan for and prepare meals.
If you were just searching online or browsing through cookbooks, you might find a couple. But with AI, you can generate a lot of different ideas and then find the one that best suits your needs.
Andrew Olson, a software developer who was also a food blogger for many years, is the founder of dishgen.com. It's one of many AI-powered recipe generators that have been created in recent years. For DishGen, you go to the website, type in the ingredients you have or a dish you'd like to try, along with any dietary restrictions you might have. The AI will then generate a new recipe with description, ingredients, and steps.
As a food blogger, over 8 or 10 years, I maybe developed hundreds of recipes. On DishGen, there have been millions of recipes generated over the last year.
What about food and recipe safety? Olson says you should always use common sense when using anything generated by AI. But he adds, DishGen has worked to make sure its recipes make sense and are safe.
There's several layers, actually. Part of it is just making sure that words that shouldn't be included in a recipe are blocked. It'll check itself. It'll have a sense of self-awareness to say, is this something that should be included in a recipe?
In Washington, I'm Michael Yoshida reporting.
Okay, a little bit to process there. Coming up on Arc Salt Lake, the Utah Hockey Club rolling out a brand new broadcast. I talked to Tyson Nash about his new broadcast called Nashcast. It's coming up next. Utah Hockey Club rolling out a new broadcast after the Thanksgiving holiday. It's called Nashcast, with hosts Tyson Nash and Austin Facer. It'll be a little bit different. You can actually watch it on SEG Plus and Utah HC Plus. The rollout will coincide with the team's first annual Hockey Fights Cancer Night, which is this Friday, November 29th, when Utah Hockey Club welcomes the Edmonton Oilers to town. Made sure to bundle up for this one for some hockey talk. Underdressed per usual. Tyson Nash is here with us. We're in Tyson's house, though, host of the Nashcast, which is going to get going here. Let's get to that in a moment. I want to ask you just about yourself, because if people, maybe they haven't seen you here in Utah before, they know you from the game, they know you from your broadcast, work with the Coyotes and such. Take me through you in a nutshell in your world of hockey, so folks can get to know you here.
Well, first of all, I don't always look like this. It is Movember, so men's health. So I don't look this bad typically. This,
it looks good.
This old, the Hulk Hogan. Also tonight, team's in a little bit of a lull, so I brought the lucky jacket, the smoking jacket. So this has always done me well. So I don't usually wear velvet, but tonight is a special night. But love it here in Utah. Trying to get out in the city as much as I can. Been up to Deer Valley, been up to Park City, all the hot spots, all the restaurants, but absolutely loving my time here.
All the right places. Obviously you played hockey, and now you do things on the other side here and look at it from a different perspective, but also that player perspective. What have you seen from the club so far this year?
Well, I've been following this club for a long time. Obviously, kind of like an expansion team, right? They've added some real key pieces, which is super great. But the reality is, this is a very tough league, right? It's the best league in the world for a reason. It's a young group. They're finding their way, but the right pieces are certainly there.
It's always fun when they score first. They have a knack for that. It's just holding on to things in periods 2 and 3, right? And seeing where things go from there. Tough test tonight. We're going to, for the sake of our conversation, look ahead a little bit further towards the end of this week. What is happening towards the tail end of this week, right after people are stuffed with turkey and all the fixings? They get an extra dose of you, right?
Oh, man.
Just what they need.
I feel bad. For everyone that's going to tune in, the Nashcast has arrived. The Nashcast is coming. I am super excited, super blessed that Ryan and Ashley Smith have gifted me with this opportunity to entertain the people, the fans, give the fans another opportunity on top of our great broadcast to take in. I'm not Peyton Manning, you realize that, right? I don't know if we can pull this off, but I think we can. We got some great guests. It's all about the guests. Jeremy Roenick, Chris Grenier, an unreal snowboarder, local guy here in town, tearing up the mountain, and Kelly Chase, my good friend, on Hockey Fights Cancer Night.
Very nice. So that gets going here on the 29th here. And how can people watch the Nashcast? How can they see a little bit more of you, but also that alt style, that more Manning style cast that is, maybe not Matt and Dom right there on the TV broadcast, or if they're listening like I do on the way home a lot to Mike and Adrian, but if they have you, where can they see it?
So it's, again, all about fan experience, right? They're giving them another option to take in this club, but it's going to be HC Plus, and it's going to be SEG Plus. So you're going to find it there. There'll be a link. I think the first few games are going to be 99 cents, so we're giving it away. We just want people to watch, tune in, because I think everyone's going to, if you're a hockey fan, you'll understand and appreciate some of the guests that we do have on. Jeremy Roenick, again, right? One of the biggest, baddest personalities in the NHL, maybe ever. He's going to be my first guest, and I want everyone to tune in.
Well, if he's your first one here, I'm excited to see how this rolls out here from now on.
Yeah, it's like herding cats.
This is setting the bar really high.
Yeah, well, that's what we do around here. That's what we do around here, right? It seemed to work pretty well for their first game here in Utah. So
a lot of focus here for newer hockey fans. I mean, we've had hockey in Utah a long time, especially on the professional level, not at the professional level of the NHL, but this is known as a winter sports mecca, right? We've had the Olympics here. So if people are going to watch the Nashcast, they might get a little bit more commentary, a little bit more fun. They probably could still learn a little bit about the game too, right?
Absolutely. We're always teaching, right? That's our jobs. My job in particular, we tell why things are happening, right? The play-by-play guy tells you what's happening. I tell you why, what just happened, how it happened, who made the mistake, all the good stuff. We get to critique it a little bit. So again, Utah's been unbelievable. The guys love it here, and look at where we live, right? The mountains, the beauty, all of it. Now I know why everyone smiles around here in Utah.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
We're smiling too. Tyson was really gracious with his time. I love the Movember mustache too, the handlebar, the Hulk Hogan as he called it. They get going again Friday night. Big night at the Delta Center for the first annual hockey fights, cancer game, and events. So you're looking for something really good, maybe you want to go to a game, check it out on Friday or watch the Nash Cast. Or think about hitting the slopes, because one of my favorites.
Down to the basin.
Two of my favorites are in here. Oh,
right.
boy. Look at that. Friday, Snow Basin gets going. Saturday, Deer Valley gets going.
I mean, it's gonna be real nice. Powder day out there today. I know Chase was out there at Alta. I mean, it was a sneaky day. It was wonderful. We saw over a foot for many of our ski resorts, so they're going to be doing nicely here as they kick off their season for the big holiday weekend. And maybe you're making a few runs to the grocery store this evening. It is cold. We're talking about temperatures right now into the low and middle 30s for much of the area. 34 degrees here in Salt Lake City. We're at freezing already in Delta. It's going to be a cold night. That's just a little bit of a taste of it. We're going to be down into the teens and single digits for many, 29 in Milford, 25 in Panguitch. Even in Moab, we are below freezing there. So a taste of some of this cold weather arriving behind this storm, that big storm that blanketed us with plenty of snowfall for our mountains here in central, southern, and northern mountains, and even Colorado, the Rocky Mountains got hit pretty hard. You'll see here over the course of the next few days, we are dry, we are clear, and we're starting to warm things up a few degrees, but overall it's still pretty crispy and cold out there as we head into the weekend as well. We're dealing with calm conditions here, so there should be no local travel delays here for you if you're heading in around the state, and fairly quiet for much of the country as well. Let's talk about those lows as we head into the overnight. We are down into the 20s and teens, but there will be a few spots that'll be down into the single digits. How about that? 7 for a low in Heber. We're at 14 for a low in Vernal. A cold one down in Blanding at 22 degrees. Turkey Day here. Temperatures on the cold side for sure. We're going to be into the 30s and low 40s for highs for much of the area. But look at that sunshine, especially down towards the south, can be much better. For Black Friday, if you're going to be heading out doing some shopping for the holidays, temperatures for the first half of the day quite cold, and also the second half of the day looking rather chilly there. And we also have a BYU game, big one here for Saturday evening. Temperatures there will be hovering right around freezing. Heading home is going to be cold as well. So we got to get used to it. We're kind of sticking with this weather pattern for the next week to maybe 2 weeks. St. George, you get a little bit better, a little bit milder with temperatures getting into the lower 60s for next week. And then along the Wasatch Front, look at those morning lows. We're in the 20s every single day, and then just low to middle 40s for highs each and every day. It does get a little bit better there by next week with that +2, 46, 48 degrees there. So I'm looking for another snowstorm. Not going to get it. Let's just, take advantage of the nice weather while we have it here.
It's a dry, boring forecast.
Yeah, it really is.
It really is. That, and by the way, I want to point out, BYU is a must-win game Saturday night, or else they won't be anywhere near that Big 12 championship. Going to be cold in Provo.
Yeah, temperatures in the 30s for that. Ooh.
All right. Well, you better be passionate about them Cougs. All right. Coming up on ARC Salt Lake, piece of music history going up for auction. We love telling you about auctions. What it reveals about plans to form a supergroup of musicians. It's been done before. All right, according to the urology department at Cedars-Sinai in LA, there's little risk associated with peeing while shampooing your hair and body.
All right.
Let's talk about this one.
Yeah, this is a game changer here. The doctor is saying the urine goes straight down the drain, and if it happens to touch the body, the pee will be washed away by the water.
Now, that is science.
Well, the researchers stress people should not pee while in baths or hot tubs because warm, stagnant water is full of fungi and bacteria. I hope this is a thing that we were, not doing already.
We didn't use the word. We didn't use the word "new" in any of this.
I mean, yeah.
So okay.
All right. Well, check
maybe
this
just
out.
educated some more folks on what you
go.
can and can't do there in the shower. All right.
It is almost hot tub season too.
I know.
So, well, a handwritten letter from John Lennon to Eric Clapton is expected to go for at least $158,000 at auction.
Won't see my money there, but the personal letter dated September 29th, 1971. Lennon tried to convince Clapton to join a supergroup of popular musicians. Lennon also lays out plans for a world tour. The auction house says the letter highlights Lennon's passion for music and what could have been a monumental moment in rock history. The auction set to take place on December 5th. They were already having these discussions before the supergroups were really a thing. That's awesome.
How much do you think it's going to sell?
$148,000 to $78,000 or whatever they predicted, right? Yeah. Our crews in New York City are filling dozens of massive balloons ahead of the Macy's Day Thanksgiving Day parade tomorrow. It's always a good time there in the city.
Yeah, gonna be a little rainy tomorrow. New York's street will be filled with people excited to see this year's new additions, including Minnie Mouse and Spider-Man. Fan favorites like Snoopy and Ronald McDonald will also float along the parade route. There are a few brand new floats, including one celebrating the Bronx Zoo, featuring animals crafted in the exact size of their real-life counterparts. And if it gets too windy, they've got to anchor them to the ground, not expecting those strong winds, so that's good news. Well, a Virginia woman's $12 Thanksgiving dish has gone viral on social media.
Yeah, thanks to TikTok, the account Dollar Tree Dinners and makes meals only using ingredients from Dollar Tree. In this video, they create the best of Thanksgiving casserole, which includes turkey, green beans, potatoes, and cranberries. That video's got more than 3 million views, all for $12.
You're getting me hungry.
Not bad. Enjoy the Thanksgiving holiday. Be safe. We'll see you on Friday.